Hey folks, Mel the Trade Tutor back at home and back with something a little bit interesting for you. Right, what's this all about, Bosicle? Well, let me explain. I recently stumbled across my own channel whilst not being logged into YouTube, and I saw my channel intro video. And let's just say it was that horrendously bad that I immediately logged into YouTube and deleted it. I mean, here's a clip. Hi, I'm Mel the Terrain Tutor, and I'd like to welcome you to this channel. So what? You see what I mean? That's bad. I mean, that's bad enough to scare people away from the channel, so I can't be having that. Now, I need to make a new channel intro video, but at the same time, those of you who've been following along with the channel will know that I've just got into Premiere. I'm doing a lot of work recently with trying to improve the quality of my videos, the picture quality, and the production quality, and all the things that make it a nice, pleasant experience to watch. If you're going to watch all my mess ups and everything I go wrong and all that sort of stuff, then you might as well watch it, in a good quality video. And so it sort of occurred to me that what I could do is I could use that little 1.5 minute intro video as a way of learning a lot of techniques, because it's actually quite difficult to learn them when you're doing tutorials, because you don't want to take the risk on messing with stuff that you don't really understand when it's for a tutorial that's going to be there and in a playlist and people are going to be watching and watching and watching. So with a little channel intro, one, it's a lot longer. The channel intros are a lot shorter, so it's a lot easier to play around with them, if you know what I mean. And so I thought it'd be the perfect opportunity. And I thought, well, do you know what, guys? Yeah, I show you videos, about what terrain and that sort of stuff, but I thought it might be actually interesting for you to actually see the behind the scenes process of what it takes to actually put together one of these videos, and also the sort of extra stuff, all the stuff that I'm sort of learning to do, you know what I mean? And so what I decided was, autofocus there. That's something I need to learn. I need to stop the autofocus, right? Make a mental note, Bosicle. But anyway, I digress. What I actually decided to do was, I'd make a little docudrama. Well, it's more a documentary, but my life is full of drama, so it's a docudrama, of the process of doing it. Now, this is twofold. One, because I thought you might find it interesting, but two, it also gives me lots more footage to play around with different cameras and all that sort of stuff, which is something. I'm just hoping by the end of this video I will have a really nice new channel intro, and I will understand Premiere and filmmaking and that sort of stuff a lot better. Now, I'm allocating 3 days to this project, 3 whole days. That's a lot of time, but fingers crossed, at the end of 3 days, you'll have an interesting video to watch, but I will have drastically improved the production values of my videos, so they're better for you guys to watch. And also, I'll have a new channel trailer, so we'll watch that at the end of the video, Looking forward to that. Right, so with that in mind, I've set myself one quick challenge, and that's, I don't really mess around. I generally just drop video into my editor, and I want to know how to move it around, how to resize it. I also want to know how to play with images. So if I've been successful, in the next sort of however long it's going to take me to do this, we'll see some images flying around. Wish me luck. Let's crack on. Right, we're about 4 hours in, guys, and to be perfectly honest, I've done nothing on the actual planning of the of the new trailer. And to be perfectly honest, that's okay, because I'd actually put down most of the first day down to learning and watching Premiere Pro tutorials and applying it to the footage that I'm recording right now. So I'm sort of doing this as I go along. Now I'm also recording from my phone because I want to get lots of different types of footage and that sort of stuff, and see about putting them into one video, color correcting them, sound correcting them, that sort of stuff. So I think I'm doing better, but I do need to start looking at that camera there and not the screen. Learning all the way. So anyway, I'm going to crack on, and hopefully in another hour or two I should have audio down, or at least the basic understanding. You'll know if I have by how this video sounds, but in the meantime, I'm going to crack on. So it's just coming up on about 7 o'clock at night, and Oh, I still don't know how to move images around, but I've learned a hell of a lot about noise or audio, and I've learned a hell of a lot about colour. It's one of these things with like Premiere Pro that it seems that there is no here's a little bit. Yeah, you either do it or you don't, and if you do it, you got to do it big. Yeah, so I've messed around. I know how to adjust the colours on screens and how to balance colours, and I know quite a lot. I know colour and audio. Now, I'm not 100% sure on audio foo yet. Yeah, but I know colour foo. Yeah, and fingers crossed. Yeah, my videos should be getting better. Now, I also realised that the camera, the front-facing camera on my mobile phone is absolutely rubbish. Yeah, not sure about the pointy one forward. You know what I mean? Also, the mic is a bit naff. But this Bluetooth, this snowball mic is very nice. Yeah, so I need to think about how I'm going to transition that over into recording tutorials. And my intro. Now, I still haven't started planning my intro. I'm going to do that in the wee hours, I think, to be perfectly honest. I'm more creative then. My next job is... What is my next job? I really should have a look at moving images and stuff like that about, shouldn't I? It's what I was supposed to do at the start of the day. Yeah. Thing is, you've got to get the foundations right, I reckon. So I've got to get the audio right, and I've got to get the colour right. And fingers crossed, based on this, which is being shot on a webcam in quite a dim lit room. Yeah, looking at my screen, it's looking quite warm. So we'll see how we can correct this up. Yeah. Anyway, I'll be back with another update rather soon, just after this flash. Right, back in the studio and looking a little bit bleary-eyed, which means I'm powered by coffee. Last night was a late one. I was up till about 2 o'clock. I still haven't figured out how to move images about and that sort of stuff, but I've spent, I think in total, about 13 hours, yeah, studying colour and dabbling with sound. Yeah, I've come to realise that a lot of the work with sound and a lot of the work with the cameras, yeah, is down to the quality of your raw footage, and there's only so much you can do with tweaking. So I'm guessing that when I do this docudrama sort of thing, yeah, this particular one will sound a little bit better than my my mobile phone. Mel needs sleep. Bit better than my mobile phone. But I am pretty confident that the colours and the actual picture on this will be really nice and clean and crisp. Okay, and I know, yeah, it may seem a bit strange, but I understand it now. Okay, I know it a lot better now. It does pose a bit of a challenge because one of the things that I did last night is I sketched up my rough storyboard. Yeah, actually I just bullet pointed it for what I want to record today, which is what I'm doing. Now, I'm only going to be doing a couple of hours recording. In fact, I don't think it's going to take more than an hour. Yeah, because I'm only actually recording the footage for like a 1-minute video. I am going to have to do it over and over again a couple of times, I'm guessing. Yeah, but hey ho, that's the way it goes. But yeah, I've completely lost track now. Yeah. No, when it comes to the sound, one of the challenges I've got is the best sound I've come across so far is off that snowball mic. Yeah, this one here. But this is a USB. I don't have an audio jack on any of my cameras, which means I can't get a professional microphone and plug it straight into the footage. And so I could consider getting one, running it off my phone. Yeah, but right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to kick the laptop in, yeah, use this and record the audio on this and the visuals on this, then match them up. Because I can do that now. Yeah, I understand syncing and that sort of stuff and multicam, so I can actually do that. It's quite smart, isn't it? Anyway, right. Cracking on time. So I've got to set this up, I've got to start recording. I might show you a little bit of footage. Yeah, and then when I get home, I'll start editing it up tonight, and I'm going to have to learn how to do the movie images, because I'm going to need to be able to do that so I can actually finish the editing on Saturday. And right, should we just crack on? Cool. I've got a hell of a setup here. I've got my laptop with the snowball mic with a bit of foam behind it because that improves things. Yeah, sort of propped up with a wire. Here, take a look at this photo. See what I mean? Yeah, I've got my other one here now. This has been colour balanced. Yeah, so I've white balanced it. I've also manually focused it so we shouldn't have any ins or outs. Yeah, and I've even got my props. Yeah, bunker. Yeah, my log bunker, because that's quite pretty. And I've got a building. And so basically I'm going to start recording now. Yeah, and what I'm going to do is, first off, I need to start that recording. Yeah, so let's start that recording. So I get the audio. Turn that a little bit towards me. So, in fact, could I bring that this way a bit? Yeah, to about there. That should be okay. And then I'm going to do something like, hey up folks, I'm Al the Train Tutor here. Yeah, look at these awesome little things, blah, 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 blah. I need to start that one as well. Right. Bit better. Shall we? Let's do this. Hiya, do you like awesome terrain like bunkers like these? Or want to know how to paint buildings like these? Or this? Or this? This is going to be a long day. A long, long day. In for a penny, in for a pound. Crack on. Now, the Let's Make playlist is all about individual scatter pieces with tutorials taking you through from start to finish, so you can quickly get terrain onto your tabletop. After that, we've got the tape. This is me waiting for the neighbour to move in. Shut a door. Stop making noise. Now they're going. What the... Coming. Right. Try this again. We look at hills, rocks and cliffs, and we wrap it all up so you've got all... It's just taken me 2 hours. 2 hours to probably record 60 seconds worth of audio and video. I'm lucky this isn't a tutorial. It'd take me a year. I could bang those out, no problem. I know what I'm saying in those. It's mainly watching me call this though, innit? Right, next job. I've got to get packed up. I've got to get home because I've got to get editing. Yeah, and also I've been here a little bit longer. There's no point me getting stuck into terrain now because I've got to go get the kids, yeah, from school. So that's Corbin and Willow and Kerry from university. So it's running around, so I'm going to nip back home, do about an hour's worth of editing before I've got to go get the kids. And the next time you'll see me, I'll be at home. I don't know if I'll know how to move images about by then, but we'll see. See you in a sec, Terrainiacs. Good evening, Fosicles. Right, we are... What are we? 11:30. That means I am taking a couple of hours away for watching the family admin. I am 12.5 hours into this workday. Yeah. Update number 2. I still do not know how to do anything with bloody images and manipulation. I haven't got around to it. Okay. Number 3, you'll notice that the colour is different and the picture's changed again. I brought one of my proper cameras home, yeah, so I can film this, yeah, with my proper camera to give me a bit more footage to play around with as I'm messing. Now, even though it's been a long day, and to be truthful, this is probably going to end up another 16-hour day, yeah. And I know I'm sighing a lot, but this has been really hard. The actual filming, even though I spent 3 hours trying to do it, yeah, the actual filming of this 1-minute intro wasn't actually that hard, yeah. And to be truthful, I could have put together quite a decent one, yeah, and edited it up in probably, you know, realistically, let's say 4 hours from conception to having it online in work time, you know what I mean, not in actual time. Yeah, because there's going to the studio and there's editing and waiting for things upload and that sort of stuff. yeah, but about 4 hours. But obviously I am currently 32 coming, I'm 30 hours in over 2 days on this, yeah, and only 3 of those were actually filming and bullet pointing and stuff of the actual, the actual trailer. And that's okay, yeah. I know it's been hard, I know I've been stressed, I know my brain has been fried, but I've had some victories, yeah, some real victories. This lot here, okay. My task on day one, yeah, was to understand colour and audio, yeah. Right now I am at a stage where I understand colour, okay. And what I mean by that is I completely understand colour and how to manipulate it, okay. And if we look at the screen, yeah, I understand all the graphs on the left, I understand how to use all the functionality on the right, yeah, and I can do some pretty funky stuff with it. Okay, now obviously you're thinking, well, yeah, like what? Well, obviously I can adjust the colours, make the picture look more realistic and that sort of stuff. Yeah, and I can do a lot more. Yeah, I mean, for example, I can pick a specific region, yeah, on that picture, yeah, and manipulate the colour. So what does that mean? Okay, well, let's take the shiny bit on my head, yeah. If I so wish, I can dull it down. Yeah. Now you may be thinking, all right, Bosicle, 30 hours, 27 of those learning and practicing, yeah, was it really worth it? Well, yes, it was. Okay, the reason being is that I joke about the spot on my head. Yes, I know, balding eagle, the shine's there and you're gonna have to put up with it, guys. Yeah, yeah, but I built terrain, yeah, and terrain we use white EPVC as our baseboards, we use white polystyrene, we use white PVA glue, and we use white filler. And quite often when I'm filming, what happens is if I want to show you the actual details of what I'm working on, I have to really mess around with the contrast and darken everything else to darken the white terrain bits to show you the detail. Yeah, and it doesn't look nice, yeah. Now I have the power to specifically pick the bits that I want on the screen. So for example, just that white snowball mic, yeah, I could change just the colour of that, yeah, and I can drop the contrast just on the white terrain pieces. So when I'm working with plastic art and stuff like that, you'll now be able to see clearly because I'll be able to stop it peaking, yeah, in the top ranges. I know this now. And you may say, all right then, okay, that sounds fancy, but what does that mean? Well, at the start of this month, I went on a bit of a photography course, yeah, a 1-day crash course, and we covered colour for about an hour, yeah, on Adobe Photoshop. And I got an insight, yeah, and to give you an idea of the application of that insight, yeah, here's a before and after photo. So if I can do that with photos with 1 hour's worth of crash course, yeah, I've probably logged about 20 hours on colour. I've spent most of my time on colour, to be truthful, yeah. I can really finally show you in detail what I'm working on and truly portray what I'm working on, because I look at my videos and they look nothing like my terrain. You know what I mean? I know it sounds crazy, but the actual colours and how beautiful it looks, I've now got the power, yeah, to show that. And I thought when I'd actually mastered this, and when I say mastered it, I mean, I was playing around with the footage that we captured today, and colour correcting it took me about 2 minutes. Yeah, it was a real comfortable exercise. Yeah, process I went through. Yeah, I've also learned a load of other stuff like delineation. Yeah, that's it, I think. I've learned it anyway. Yeah, and my videos look better because of it. I can't believe I used to put those videos up. Fuzzy lines on them. Idiot. I'm assuming YouTube used to clean them up because they always seem nicer on YouTube. I always thought it was something to do with my monitor, but it was actually the video editing settings. But as I say, yeah, I've learnt a lot. But above all, yeah, I have complete mastery over colour. And I thought that I would reach a happiness, you know, because I set out, and one of my biggest challenges was to make my videos cleaner, crisper, yeah, more detailed, the correct colours, and I can do all that, okay? And I thought that'd be it, but it isn't, yeah? I never considered the artistic side. And I know this is going to sound crazy, but I'm now presented, as I'm editing this clip up, I'm now presented with the same sort of challenges I'm presented when I paint a piece of terrain. Because I have mastery over colour, I can now do things with it. I can convey moods, I can do so much with it. And I don't know what to do. But, yeah, I'm at a stage where I'm a lot happier, okay? And hopefully by the quality of this particular portion of this docudrama thing, yeah, you'll notice that I am a lot happier with what you call it, with the colour. In fact, I'll try and make this clip look like a happy clip, yeah? Or shall we... I don't know if I have the time, because I've still got to study the motion stuff, and I've only allocated 3 days to this. I'm working. I've got Saturday, yeah, to get this finished, i.e. this documentary, and what you call it, the clip rendered. Yeah, Sunday is a family day. Yeah, then I'm back in on Monday. Yeah, for a long day, and I've got to get back into trenches. Yeah, 3 days is all I've got. So I don't know how much, but I'll try and make this one feel a bit warmer. If I can, I'll try and make a bit down and sad at the start, but no promises on that one. Yeah, I don't want to complicate things too much. Yeah, but a bit artistic. Now on the audio side, yeah, I am a lot happier, but I've realised I understand the audio stuff on here. Yeah. I understand all these, I understand the track mixers, you know, I understand how to use the essential sound, I understand all the audio effects, well not all the audio effects, but I understand all the key ones with regards to cleaning up my audio and making my videos a lot nicer. Now, when I say I'm not in the same place as colour, it's because I'm facing a couple of challenges. Now, first challenge, yeah, let's call them in and out. The middle bit of the processing, fine. Yeah, I understand it, I can do it, I know what it does. Yeah, much like colour. And I'm comfortable with it, almost. Yeah, the problem is that in and out, first off, yeah, coming in, I've come to realise, much like cameras, it really is down to the quality of the capture device, yeah? The better that is, yeah, the better your final audio will be. And I'd heard this in the past, and I'd always thought, well, there can't be that much of a difference. And it's only since I've started messing around on this docudrama and using the different cameras and using the snowball mic, yeah, that I've come to realise how much of a difference it is. Now, here's 2 clips. Now what I've done is I've audio balanced them for for volume. Yeah, so they're the same volume, because the first clip, which is this sort of my high def camera, yeah, it's quite loud. The second clip is my snowball mic, but I haven't even cleaned these up or done any of the graphic stuff beyond just leveling their sound levels. Okay, listen to these 2 clips. Hiya, do you like awesome terrain like bunkers like these? Or want to know how to paint buildings like these? Or this? And now? Hiya, do you like awesome terrain like bunkers like these? Or want to know how to paint buildings like these? Or this? See what I mean? See the difference in the clearness, the softness. Yeah, and that's even without going in and cleaning up electronic sounds and reverberation and doing ironically doing the same artistic things. Yeah, I can make my voice clearer, I can emphasize certain sounds. Yeah, I haven't found a magic removal button yet. So with the audio, that's the problem with the ins, okay? Now you may say, well, the second one sounded great. Well, yeah, it did, but here's the problem. It was captured on this snowball mic. Now, this snowball mic is a USB mic, which means I need to plug it into a computer. What would be much better is if I had a proper mic that I plugged into a camera. There's 2 problems with that. One, I don't have a proper mic, and I don't know the right mic to buy, and because mics are expensive, I'm scared to buy the wrong one because it's going to be a one-off purchase, and I don't know, what to buy. I've been looking at it for ages, and it's a problem we're going to have to solve. You're going to have to help me with this, guys. And the second problem, is I need a what you call it with a professional mic, is they connect to by jack. Now, none of my high def cameras or none of my cameras have an audio jack to plug it into. They're cheapos. They're basic consumer ones, you know what I mean? And so I can't capture that straight into the camera, which means I either have to invest in a capture device, for the separate audio, or recommendations, guys, and listen, when you make your recommendations, put the cost next to it. I've asked this sort of stuff in the past, and when people have recommended things, I've gone and looked at it, it's been like £400, and stuff like that. Or, I have to look at some point, having a look at a high definition camera that I can use to that has an audio jack that I can jack into. Okay, now in the meantime, I think my only solution is to use my laptop, and capture the audio on that. And if I'm capturing the audio on that, then I might as well capture some video and see if we can get another angle. I'm thinking use a high def webcam, okay, and capture, my face for the occasional talky bit. Because I've noticed when I do my tutorials, I don't work and talk, I talk and then I work, which is a fault of mine. I should, my brain works like that. And what I should do is I should, talk and work, but I don't. And so you get pauses in the videos of me doing something while I'm explaining something. So if we capture my face in future videos, whilst we're capturing a decent audio on that, then we can I can drop that in through a multicam edit. I've learned how to do that as well. I did, well, not these 2 days, that was on the last video, wasn't it? It was good on it. Okay, really learning it. Now, that's the problems with the ins, okay? Basically, it's the quality of the kit I'm recording. I have a workaround, and I really need to look at a better solution, a more professional solution, because it makes a hell of a difference, as the clip showed. The problems with the outs, part of it is a lot of my audio editing I've been doing on this monitor, and it's got crappy speakers. So I can't be sure, other than I'll get to the decibel level in a second. Now I have just picked up, I had these ages ago. Kez got me for Christmas a pair of headphones. And they are good quality ones. They're not, but they're decent. They're a whole lot better than those speakers. But I had to get a new Bluetooth device because the new computer didn't have Bluetooth built into it. So I picked one of those up today as well. So with regards to the outies, I've got this. I've noticed, I'm wandering off screen. I've got this. It's been a long day, guys. On top, I have, now I can get it from there into there. I can get it to there. There's a slight problem with a little bit deaf. Okay, a little bit too much bang bang. Before ear defenders became a bit of a thing. And so that's why I talk quite loud and my videos are quite loud, because and so I'm learning to trust the audio level. So if those clips were really quiet to you that I played you, especially the second one, or this trailer turns out to be really quiet, let me know, But that's the problem with the out. But it is vastly improved, and I've got a workaround, so I'm happy with that. So I'm at the stage now where basically I need to one, understand the video motion. There's no more I can do on audio, and I'm happy with where I am with colour. Yeah. So it's motion time. It's got to be. Secondly, I've got to get various screen grabs and images and work on them for the actual trailer. Yeah, because I've got tomorrow to get it done. Yeah, so I'm looking at a really long day tomorrow, to be perfectly honest. But I'm getting there. Yeah, so I don't think I'm going to come back tonight because I'm a bit Walking Dead right now, but I've got to try and get as much in as I can. Yeah, so we'll crack on with that, and yeah, I'll see you in the morning, guys. Yeah, we had 32 hours last night, and we're only 4 hours into today. Mel's still in his pyjamas. Right, 32 hours in 2 days. That's not bad going. Yeah, I'm up to 36 at the minute, over 3. I reckon today's going to be a long one, but today is my last day. I've got a family day tomorrow, so it all has to be up, done, and then I'm in the studio on Monday. Yeah, there's only so much time I can spare on this sort of stuff. Right, I can hear kids and all sorts banging around upstairs. Right, what's going on? I still don't know how to do motion thing, but I do know a lot more about timelines and all sorts of other stuff. Yeah, it's my last bit. Yeah, this is going to be the last bit of footage before the last clip of this documentary as well. And there's a reason why it's a new camera, a new angle. Yeah, I'm using the front-facing camera on my mobile phone, and I wanted to see what it was like. Secondly, I wanted to, a little bit of rougher footage to lead up to what's coming. And yeah, what's coming is essentially after I finish editing, I'm going to record. After I finish editing up the trailer, I'm going to record a bit of a challenging bit of footage for me, okay? And with the challenge to see if I can make it decent, because if I can, yeah, I pretty much nailed all this colour, all the I've pretty much nailed this, yeah, to a stage where I'm happy. So, yeah, I reckon I've got, 1 o'clock now? It's about another 8 hours, yeah, to get this edited up, and then we'll record, we're ready for the final push. We can do this. Right. So folks, it's about midnight. Is that even a time? Yeah, Sunday morning. We are 47 hours into this little project of ours, and I have not completed my trailer yet. Now, that is not my fault, or should I say, no, it isn't my fault. First off, the internet went down this afternoon, and I haven't been able to get the last of the assets I need to finish it. But knowledge-wise, yeah, I had my phone. I could carry on learning. Yeah, and I have learned. And I've learned so much. I mean, loads. Colour. Audio. It's been a long day again. I'm struggling to remember how much I've learned, but hopefully by looking at this footage, yeah, you can sort of realise the vast improvements we've made since we started this little documentary experiment 3 days ago. Yeah, now right now I am filming off 3 cameras. We've got Pinky, we've got Perky, and we've got Peaky over there. Okay? And this is essentially to challenge me with my video editing. Now, I've tried to set the cameras up as best as I can, okay, with regards to the lighting and position, everything I know. Okay, and I want to see what I can do post-editing it, and you're probably going to see the results not much longer after I've seen the actual results. So fingers crossed, if I can pull this together and it looks okay, then I've nailed all this. Now, there's still lots to learn, but over these past couple of days, I have made a massive improvement to my video quality. And I want to take a second to just actually thank you guys, yeah, specifically my PayPalers first off. Now, for my PayPalers, Yeah, you're the guys who bought these cameras, this camera. Yeah, you were even the one who got me that phone when I lost it. You're the ones who bought me my audio kit, and you're the ones that actually pay I think it's about £60 to get Premiere on a monthly basis. Yeah, and so thank you for that, guys. Now, also, I want to thank my patrons. Now, this is important because, yeah, much like the PayPalers support me with my kit, my patrons support me with my time, and there's just no way I could have taken 3 days, yeah, and done, 47 hours? And to be truthful, I know I've got at least another 2-3 hours on top of that. So let's call it around 48, which is 6 working days in 3 days. And pretty much only 3 hours of those were actual filming. Yeah, the rest has been learning and experimenting. Yeah, so thank you, patrons. Okay, because I couldn't spend this time trying to do this unless you had my back. Yeah, so I do appreciate it. Now, the real question is, yeah, has it been worth it? Well, I think it is from what I've sort of done and that sort of stuff. But here's some before and afters. Hi, I'm Mel the Terrain Shooter, and I'd like to welcome you to this channel. Hey folks, do you like Wargames terrain? Want to know how to make awesome bunkers like these? 3 terrain days, 6 human days. Yeah. Now, I have made massive leaps and improvements, massive ones now, but I'm very much aware that I've still got a hell of a lot to learn. The more you learn, the more you realise you've got to learn, and the more improvements you can do. And not just in stuff like Premiere, okay? I haven't even learned Photoshop properly beyond putting some text on a basic gradiated background. And there's so much I need to invest professional development time in. So I think I need to put together, at least a day or two a month to actually do this sort of stuff and just learn. Now, if you appreciate these jumps and you'd like to help me with that, then please consider jumping on and supporting the old Patreon thing. Yeah, because this is what it gives you. It gives you better quality videos. Okay? Now, how well it turned out, whether I'll finish the trailer tonight or if the internet comes back, I don't know. Yeah, but it will be coming, and much better videos will be coming, and that's only been possible with your support, guys. So keep an eye out for that trailer. Yeah, when you see it, let me know what you think. Okay, really give me my feedback, guys, and as always, if you do like it, support it, guys. Catch you later. Ta.